this leg starts to come. What's he thinking about? There's my hand. So, not only can you go high, which you should do most of the time in attack, but a lot of times now he's thinking high, okay, maybe I throw a kick at him first. So now I got him thinking what? I'm going to try to kick him again. Okay, it was one of our favorite techniques. We call it fake skipping front kick jab. Now they call it the Superman punch. MMA. Okay, but we did that long before they called it the Superman punch. But it's the idea of taking this leg here, and now I'm going to shoot it forward. As I shoot it forward, with my hands up, by the way, talked about that earlier, so in case he decides to throw a strike right at me, my hands are in the way. But as soon as I do this, he wants to think there. 99% of the time, he's going to drop that hand. Okay? When I saw Mr. North shoot the back leg at somebody, I knew what was going to happen next. The guy was going to have his fist in his face, and that's exactly what happened. Why? Because we practiced this a zillion times. One of our favorite techniques. Fake skipping front kick. Boom, and then strike to the face. Now, we've talked a lot about offense. We talk about a lot about offensive movements, but fighting is not just offense. Have you ever got hit before?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to know how not to get hit?
Yes, sir.
And also remember, Mr. Credo, if a fighter is a great offensive fighter, what's his weak point?
Defense. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
And if he's a great defensive fighter, what's his weakness? Draw him out. Make him go where he's weak.
Okay, so when you practice, like even I have my 4- and 5-year-olds doing this. I'll have them come up and they'll practice as they closing the gap with this. Just for a second. Okay, I'll have, in fact, I put tape on their helmet. You probably seen that. I put tape on their left hand. Okay, so now they just have to remember put that tape on that tape. If that tape doesn't touch that tape, guess what? You missed. Okay, so it's not a major thing. So they get in their little positions and they'll come in, they'll bang, and then the other guy will come in and he'll score his, and then they close the gap, and they have to constantly measure, okay, to make sure they're at normal fighting distance. That's the first thing. The second thing, though, that they have to do is learn how to block that. Okay, so now he comes in to back knuckle me, and what am I doing? I go in to back knuckle him, and he's got to do that. The third thing we do is have a little contest. Okay, now, your job, how do you win a game? You score the most points. How do you keep the other guy from winning the game? You don't let him score. Okay, so now that's exactly what we tell them. It's just like any game. Your job now is to score the most points. And they'll get their little bodies going around there, and boom, they'll score that point. If they got their defense working good, they're going to block it, and then boom, they'll try to score their points. And then they go back and forth, learning that movement. And then we do the same thing with this guy right here. Okay, we add a reverse punch. What did his hand just do? Drop. No, it went up.
Oh, it went up.
It went up. How do you think I got my fist in there? Okay, so the idea is you need to have a good, strong offensive game, but you also have to have a good, strong defensive game. You have to learn how to block. If I put my hand up there, this works most of the time. I'll see a lot of fighters do that. Boom, they're right here. Only trouble is, put your fist right there. That can happen. Okay, now put your fist there. No, put your fist against my side of my head. Yeah, no, right where my ear is. Put your fist right there. Is he having a problem?
Yeah.
Having a little problem, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this defense here, boom, and there's this defense. Okay, Boss Rutan is one of the top fighters ever in MMA. Okay, watching his training films, double arm block, cover block, arm and leg block. Uses them all the time. Uses them all the time. And if this is one of the top 10 fighters at that point, now he isn't in the top 10, but he's still up there for you. If he's top 10 fighters in the world, and he's using those particular blocks, you think they might work? Yes. Okay, so what I want you to do right now, okay, all of you know how to do back knuckle.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
But let's work a little bit for the last few minutes of class on the defensive version of the back knuckle. So, first of all, I'm going to get up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, make a fist. Make a fist. Put those fists on the back of your neck. There you go. That was hard to do, right?
No,
No, sir. Back down. Lift your shoulders up. Okay, if I try to put it right against the side of your head. If I try to hit shoulder up, shoulder. There you go. If I try to hit the side of his head right now, am I going to have a problem?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Shoulders in the way.
His shoulders in the way. Anybody ever seen a turtle?
Yes, sir.
this down. That's what you're gonna do. Okay, you're gonna tuck your chin in, right to your chest, and lift those shoulders up, and guess what? Even without hands, what's happened? It's harder for them to hit you now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Why don't you walk around like this all day, right? You make a fist, now, you still see a part of my head that's exposed. That's where this guy comes in. Shoulders up, chin in, bend the arm. Guess what? Guess what? They can't score to your head. Okay? Now you have a choice, you can do that, or you can do that. Okay, this works a lot. You'll see guys, a lot of fighters do that all day long. Okay, and it works most of the time. Keyword? Most. Cover up, and you can't get it in there. Okay, hands in the guard position. Stay loose, look like you're fighting. Get in the fight. Now when I say cover block is what it's called. When I say cover block, boom. Tuck shoulders in, chin in, shoulders up, cover the head. Ready, cover. And back. Ready, cover.